got their little pre-game pump-up ritual down in the corner. They got that in the books. Here we go. Chaska, Chan, Purple. We just played them yesterday, and we play them again later in the week. It's kind of, I don't know how that worked out. Odd scheduling to get them back to back to back. But it is what it is. So we go, puck is down. Grove at center, GG on the left, and looks like Edel on the right. So Edel moving from center over to winger, Grove moving in. Urbaniak and Van Allsburg as your D pair. That's a new one. I'm joined by my peer in the booth here, Mr. Loomis. Urbaniak on D today. That's a new one.
That is a new one.
Quick shot. That's on the side of the net.
I like it.
Yeah, her hustle. She's really been playing with a lot of determination lately. We'll see if that pays off in a defensive role.
Well, I think with Edel, with the way she's coming along, being able to put some pressure on the offensive side, I feel like that allows somebody like Savvy to maybe go back and play some defense.
Definitely gives the coaches more options. You move the chess pieces around the board a little bit more.
Yeah.
Waconia battling for it down in the corner. Like I was saying, this is the same Chaska team we just played yesterday.
It feels like a baseball game,
Yeah.
A baseball series of 3.
It's like a college hockey with home and home.
Yeah.
Home and away. Quick shot. Ooh, wide left. Wide open there for Chaska. They'd like to have that one back. Jensen trying to get a piece of it. Now we're going to get a cover by Stanislawski.
Talking to some of these parents earlier this afternoon, the girls, I guess, took the loss pretty hard yesterday.
Oh, did they?
Which is good. It's good to see that they care. But, they played a really good game. I don't think there's anything to be ashamed about.
Pretty solid team. Shot by Chaska off the boot. That was Grove getting a piece of that one. Now, Waconia. They're going to go back the other way, out of the zone, over the red line. We'll dump it in, tip, so no icing. Chaska will retreat, pick it up, throw it up the wall. Gorn's trying to hold. And that's going to get hold momentarily before Chaska's going to take it. Hadley trying to get in there and disrupt. Push her person outside. She does enough. Good job, Hadley. Does just enough to slow down that Chaska rush. Sweep it away. That's Pinard doing what she can to get it out of there. Boy, Chaska putting on a rush. And you know what? This is what we saw yesterday. Lots of good chances for Chaska early, but the girls just doing just enough defensively to help out Stanislawski.
Britta trying to take it up the ice.
Chaska forces the turnover at the red line. They're going to drop that one down in the offensive zone. Johnson, far corner. She'll take it. Nobody home for Chaska on the point, so they're going to have to. They are way offsides. They had a skater down by the net there. I guess I didn't really notice this yesterday. This Chaska team, they've got some tall players.
They do.
They're up. Usually for a lot of these girls teams, end up saying they're a big team, but they've got some size, and we saw yesterday a lot of speed. The speed part of it, yeah, but I felt like we just had a couple blown opportunities. I think we had a couple breakaways. If we are successful, it's a totally different ball game. Yeah. Chaska down in the near corner. They're trying to fire up the wall. Ooh, quick centering pass attempt, one-timer. Just couldn't quite connect. But a good pass and a good attempt there by Loomis.
See right here, McKenna's got to be up hunting that puck. She's got to get in her face, but there she does. She steps up, makes a big play.
Chaska picks it up on the back wall. They're going to try to throw it up. Corbett steps in, interrupts, slows down. Now to the middle by Chaska, picked up by Grove.
Fire it.
Turn, get it down on net. Deflected away by Chaska into the far corner. That's where Grove will skate in, pick it up, throw it around behind the goalie. Near corner, up the wall. Corbett there trying to make a seal. She'll knock it back the other way. So the girls just holding. Loomis will pick it up right down the middle. Quick shot, deflected to the left. Over to the far wall. Ooh, Van Allsburg takes a swing at that one. Deflects it through her own boots. And now we're going to hold it at the red line.
Swing it, Becca, swing it.
Oh, she tries to go to the middle to Corbett. Corbett's on momentum and just taking her the other way. And we're going to get a no whistle. The ref, one had his hand up, the other one said nope. Waconia able to hold. They fire it down the middle. Chaska will take it, coming right back up. And they're up and out of the zone. They're going to go over the red line.
It's a catcher. Come on. There it is.
Waconia, quick shot, deflected, get it out. Nice job, Gross. Nice save by Sawyer. It's going to go up the middle. Chaska can't hold, so they're going to have to retreat. 3 deep, they race back. They'll pick it up. They're going to cycle behind their goalie, come up on the other side. 8 minutes left in this first period. Oh, wow. They just connected, hit boots that they're going to call a trip. You don't see a lot of trips with no stick involved.
No.
The girls just kind of basically kicked each other as they went by. And the one Chaska went sprawling, and that puts...
So I wonder if the game plan is, because I know Savvy's on defense tonight, but if she was playing a forward, she probably would have went and ran that puck down, but she did hesitate and stay near the blue line. I wonder if we know to, like, if Savvy can go and get that puck and somebody just fills in for her until she gets back to her position, I guess.
Ooh, deflected. Bernard got a piece of that one. Put it down into the far corner. Chaska will pick up a beautiful centering pass. Nobody home there to help for Waconia. Johnson gets in, gets a piece of it, pushes it to the outside. Chaska, again, they're right there. They're knocking on the door, and they get themselves in. So, a power play goal for Chaska puts them on the board. That'll get Jornby out of the box. And Chaska goes up by 1.
We got to cover that backside rebound.
Grove on the draw. Atkinson on the left. Gorns on the right. Waconia will win the draw, then just immediately dump it down into the offensive zone. Gorns trying to get a piece of it. Chaska will wrap it around behind the goalie. Turn, look, knocked off the tape momentarily by Grove. Now it's up the wall. Johnson trying to hold. She does. And it's thrown out by Chaska. That's up on its end. Would have been icing, but Bernard will get their first quick shot from just inside the blue line. Deflected. Kick save by Stanislavski into the near wall. Chaska, multiple players for Waconia. We got a scrum. We're going to come out with it. Britta throws it forward right up the hash marks. Deflected, loose on the back wall. Initial kick save made, then deflected kind of all around. Chaska just couldn't get a handle on that one, thankfully. Johnson loses an edge. She goes down in the boards. Centering pass attempt by Chaska, finds nobody, so now it's here on the near wall.
Come on, girls, clear it.
Chaska just trying to get it to the middle. There we go. At least we're out of the zone.
Nice job. Nice defensive stand.
We needed some line change there, so
we got icing waved off.
So we'll get a full line change. At least 4 out of 5 will change. Gorns being the only remaining player on the ice from that initial line.
So you got to skate. You got to move your feet.
Jornby takes a swing at that one. Corbett right there as well. It's in the zone. Corbett takes it off the wall over the red line. Chaska, a little soft pass, feathers it forward. There we go. Van Allsburg has it. She's looking. Finds Corbett. Here we go. I did not think that Van Allsburg was going to get that pass through there with 3 Chaska attackers. I was getting very nervous there, but it made it through. Van Allsburg from the blue line right down the middle. Urbaniak will get a piece of it up the blue line. She'll throw it down. Chaska now behind the net. Corbett knocks it off the tape, off the back wall behind the goalie, far side into the corner. Chaska will pick it up. That was Jornby just putting her body on the line there, came flying through. Disrupted. Waconia clears. They'll re-enter the zone.
Come on, girls, attack.
Chaska up the wall. 5 minutes left in the first period. Right up the middle, Corbett, backhand attempt, right back down. We'll get a stick save, deflected. Chaska tries to throw up on zone. They do. They manage to get it up. Now we've got a potential breakaway. Corbett, Loomis, and Johnson all getting back. They'll force an errant shot. That was wide left, hits the back wall. Chaska trying to pick that one up. They're going to get it up to middle.
She's got it covered.
We're going to get a cover there by Stanislavski. Nice job.
You know, I want to go back to Becca's play there. I thought, like she normally does, she was going to swing it to the backside and go up. She found about 18 inches of daylight right there and slid it right through.
Right to Corbett, who was breaking. So
good heads up D.
And good on Corbett to be breaking.
Right.
You want to give your defensemen places and people to pass to and be moving. Chaska throwing it right down the slot, repelled. That was Johnson picking it back up to the blue line. Now Waconia will take it. They're going to go out of the zone. They're over the red line.
Look at that stick handle.
Wow.
Nice. Johnson.
There you go. We got a 2-on-1. Chaska, quick shot. Glove save made. Down in front. Backhand attempt off the post into the far corner.
Nice pass. Oh, got to look it in the stick, girls.
Quick shot. Oh, finds just a sliver of daylight on that left side. Stanislavski was tracking it. Did a good job. Slid from right to left, and just the puck just snuck in right inside that post.
Right under the pads. It's all right. Something that can be corrected.
Now we have Jornby taking centering duties. Again, we're kind of giving some girls some chances, some good looks at new positions. Waconia will throw that one into the offensive zone. Chaska retreats, picks it up behind the red line. Now we're fighting for it on the wall. We really can't see it. It looks like it squirted up to the blue line, and Chaska went inside. They'll throw it all the way down. That should be icing. You see that again? We joked in the first game, but I don't know if you noticed it. That puck was smooth sailing, and then right before it hit the wall, it jumped up. Like there clearly are
a little ridge there.
Some ridges in the ice here.
We're not turning our water off into the corners, Jared. That's
apparently
what that is then.
We might have some newer Zamboni drivers not giving us the surface. Becca shoots, deflected, pops up off the stick of a Chaska defender, doesn't make it on net. They'll push it to the outside wall. They're going to go, turn inside. They get out. Van Allsburg getting a little turnaround. Gorn's right there as well. And Chaska will get tagged for offsides. Puck is down. Waconia takes it, moves forward, pulled off the stick by Chaska. Now they're going to turn and go this way. Near wall, Pyle. Let's see it. Who's going to come up with that one? Floats up high. Point will pinch. They'll shoot off the boot of Van Allsburg over to Loomis. She's going to take it and try to skate it out. Knocked off her tape, but out of the zone. And there you go. Will continue their motion forward into the offensive zone. Grove kicking that one. Try to get it to Corbett. Corbett got a little spun. Now she'll pick it off the wall. Fired. Loomis down behind the net. She'll try to center. Good idea. Corbett was there. Eliza picking it, looking. She's going to try to turn and fire. And goalie's going to have to make a quick save. So Grove, Loomis, Corbett putting some pressure on this shift here. Letting Chaska know, hey, we're not pushovers. Off the draw, they're going to cycle back. Van Allsburg tries to fire, deflected. Now she'll just push it down. Centering pass attempt, just a little bit low. Goalie doesn't have it. Puck is loose. Shot right there. Oh! Yeah! Here we go. Let's look at that one again. You can see it. Puck coming up, comes up on that far side. Goalie tries to cover, can't get it. Quick stuff attempt, floats wide, and Corbett able to hammer it home.
Jared, that's what happens when you got people crashing the net.
Just willing to do the dirty work.
Right, rebounding.
So Waconia able to do in the first what they were unable to do in the whole game yesterday, score a goal against this team. There we go, 2 minutes.
The key is within the next couple minutes here is to keep the pressure up.
Yep.
I think that'll turn the momentum.
Nice centering
and
pass.
Get this goalie thinking.
Yep, again, forcing the goalie to cover. Loomis thought, well, it worked once. Let's try it again. She threw it right to the middle. Corbett was crashing, and goalie covered this time. All right, puck is down. That's Jordan finds Gorns. Gorns looks to go to the middle, deflected off the stick. And Chaska's going to chip off the wall and come the other way. Pinard, nice job. Finley forcing the player to the outside wall. They'll take a shot, wide right, hits the back wall. Chaska picks it up, wrap around. Ooh, swept away. That was Edel. Right to the middle, get it out. Nice job. Chaska right.
Way to go, Gigi. Way to get a stick on it.
Deflected off the skate. Now they're going to push it forward. Get that to the outside, not up the front. Just get it to the outside. Get it out of the zone. Come on, girls.
There you go.
Boy, no one able to get a handle on this one. It just keeps getting closer and closer. Now, that was Pinard pushing it to the outside wall. Chaska will take it, push down behind the net. Pinard has it on her tape. She'll look to turn. She finds Edel. Edel can't reel it in. So Chaska will come, push that down from the point. Now we've got it on the far side of the faceoff dot. Floats high. Chaska point has it, turns, fires right down the middle. Nobody home for Chaska. They'll pick it up down in the corner. 50 seconds left in this first period. Centering pass attempt, wide open shot, kick save. Right back to Chaska. Boy, these girls are there. Chaska just putting some
out. It's out.
Really out.
Hadley wrap it around.
Jensen taking a swing at it. Nobody home.
Way to stare it down.
Johnson, can she get it up out of the zone? Get it out. Just push it up. Push it up.
It's out.
Chaska's got to retreat.
Go get it, Gigi. We need to attack, Jared. We just need to...
We got 3 players just standing around in the zone waiting for the puck to come back.
Yep. We need to attack that when it's in the neutral zone. We need to control the puck. And to me, I think that's on... Zoe's she's got to take charge with this field. Nice 50-second defensive stand. That was
strong push by Chaska, but a stronger D stand there for Waconia. We'll go dark. We'll see you back here for the second. All right, here we go. We're back to start the second. Goalies are switching ends.
Well, I feel like we got the momentum coming into the second here, Jared.
Yeah. Gorns taking centering drop for the second period. That's going to go to Chaska. They'll immediately dump it in the offensive zone. Push through and take it. Boy, right to the middle. Quick shot that hit the side of the net. Waconia will take possession down in the corner. Fling it up. Becca has it. Get it. Oh, I don't know what she thought she was passing to somebody, but went to nowhere. It gets chipped out. Gorns is going to take this one.
Oh.
Chaska just putting a body on.
We got a penalty here. You're gonna put it on Waconia? You got to be kidding me!
Wow.
How is that?
So Chaska throwing the shoulder, knocking Gorns down to the ground. She goes into the wall, and then immediately
Lila came to rebound, followed the play.
So that'll put
that. Wow. What a turn of events right there. I'm not so sure. That just looked like physical play to me.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that one, but
Well, let's grit our teeth and let's.
That was a terrible call. Off the draw, it's floating down in front. That's going to get knocked away. Take it into the corner. Come on, girls. Oh, no, you can't center it up in front of your own goalie. Boy, this is on the penalty kills, not the right time to throw it up in front of your own net. Here we go. Now it's on the tape of Gorns. She tried to push it forward, out of the zone.
Go get it.
Just carry it down, carry it deep. Girls have it, and then push it, fire it back wall. Eliza, nice job just getting it down in the zone. A little over a minute left on the penalty.
Step up, Kennard. Step up. Step up, Finley. There you go.
Kennard will throw it right back down. Good job, Finley. Corbett trying to intercept. Casco will pick it up. Skate up halfway. Held by Grove. We're battling for it on the wall. Knocked off the tape again by Corbett. Down in front. She's going to try to get it to the middle. Chaska battling for it behind the net. Floats over to the far side right on that baseline. Up off the wall.
Let it ice, Finley. Okay, she had it.
Puck started to curl inside. Finley made the right call there.
She did. I wish Finley, I would like to see her take it out a little more. I think she can do it. She's got a nice skating stride. Here we go, Grove bringing it in the zone.
Right through the wickets. To the back wall, 11 minutes left. 10 seconds left in the penalty kill. Waconia just trying to keep that puck down in the offensive zone. Quick shot right off the post. Floats to the back. Chaska will pick it up. They're going to swing around. Penalty expires. We're back at full strength. So, spending most of that penalty kill in the offensive zone, and no sooner did I say that than Chaska gets a breakaway. Quick shot. Oh no, 5-hole. A shot from just inside the blue line caught Stanislawski, and she just didn't get down in time.
That's a tough one.
That's definitely one we've seen her make that save many times.
I'm sure she wants that one back.
Yep. Puck is down. Chaska will take that one and move to their offensive zone, where we'll disrupt right on their side of the red line and pull it back this way. Just kind of going back and forth, playing some catch here. No one really maintaining possession, just kind of back and forth, back and forth. Now Chaska will take it. They're finally into their offensive zone, knocked away by Van Allsburg. We'll push up this way. Chaska will retreat, pick it up in their defensive zone. A couple little quick passes, and they're up to neutral ice, up to the red line. That's where they're deflected by Waconia. They'll throw it in the offensive zone. Gorns reaching, stretching, trying to pick that one up. Urbaniak will take it. We'll stretch fast, find some daylight. Down the other way. 9:50 left in this second period. Chaska up over Waconia, 3-1. Chaska back wall up. Urbaniak trying to hold at the point. She'll manage to push it back down before getting upended. That's where Chaska will take it and fire it down the other direction. Savvy retreats. She'll get to it first. She's going to take that one and go all the way around behind Stanislawski. Loses it on her tape. Manages to recover. Pull it up. Find Grove. A nice little pass to Grove. Grove steps over the blue line, over the red line. Edel's there with her. We've got 2-on-2 just inside the blue line. Grove.
She's out. Get the rebound.
Oh! Chaska goalie really misplays that one, and we almost, boy, the girls saw it. Johnson retreating. She'll knock that one off the tape into the wall, taking that one away from Chaska. She'll throw it up to the blue line, held by Chaska. They'll dump it down. Kennard right, deflects it right to a Chaska player. Now it's loose in front. We'll get a cover by Stanislawski. Boy, yeah, back to that opportunity there. The goalie got caught way out of position. Puck just sitting in the crease. That last Chaska defender made a beautiful, just enough to get it out of the way.
Just enough.
Waconia sends out their fifth skater. Gorns is out. Puck is down. It's going to go to Chaska. They'll take a quick shot, deflected. It's just pinging around in all those feet. These are dangerous. Boy, nobody can get a stick on that one until it gets all the way to Stanislawski. 6 saves. She'll push it to the outside. Chaska will pick it up. They're going to come right back to the middle and go up and over Stanislawski's shoulder and put that one in the back of the net. Gorns, Corbett, Loomis making a little plan there. What do you think was being said in that little huddle?
I think the draw was supposed to go to Lila. Lila to Corbett streaking up the backside for a goal. That's what I'm thinking the plan was.
Loomis.
Because this lineup has done that before once.
Yeah.
In New Ulm.
There we go. So Chaska, number 5 with the puck. That's Landon Spandy. She scored 3 goals yesterday. She is their primary goal scorer. She's dangerous. And we've seen her score already today. Quick shot, deflected. Oh, Stanislavski looked like she was tracking that one. I'm not sure how that one kind of rolled across the front of her and just kind of caught the backside of the net and bounced in.
I know the girls are playing hard out there, but I feel like when Johnson's out there for Chaska, you need to mark her. You need to have an eye on her at all times.
There we go, girls pushing, battling. Chaska will take it. They're going to dump it over the red line. Try to take it in. They do. Looking to move to the middle. Knocked off the tape by Pinard. It's loose. Chaska backhands it close to the net. Stanislavski will swipe that one to the back wall. Waconia will pick it up, fling it up the wall, makes it about halfway. That's where Loomis will try to get a piece of it. Chaska retains possession, trying to throw it to the middle, deflected by Waconia. Now they're going to come up. Grove trying to just take it out of the zone, skate it out, but Chaska, 3 Chaska players right there saying not today. They're going to throw it to the middle. We'll get a cover. And a face-off to Stanislavski's right.
You know, Jared, a little bit of growth for the girls, especially in the goalie play. Earlier this season, we would be covering those pucks and killing the clock.
Yeah.
I've noticed in the last 2 games, she's doing a well job with her stick and clearing the puck to the outside, just to keep the game moving.
Yep. I agree.
So, to me, there's some growth right there.
Yeah. Chaska trying to just battle it down the middle. Centering pass attempt. Here we go. Waconia will pick that up right at the face-off dot. Looking to come up the middle. They come up that near wall. It does get out of the zone. Chaska able to retreat and clear. Johnson trying to push it up and out. Chaska pushing down. Oh, Johnson again trying to clear and inadvertently put it right off the boot of one of her own players, and it stays in the zone for Chaska. Spandy picks it up for Chaska. Quick shot deflected. Kind of ricocheted around between Stanislavski's glove and the tops of her knee pads. There's no rule that says the save needs to be pretty. She made the save. Nice job. We're getting peppered early and often in this one, and I don't think the score is indicative of how well she's playing in net today. Puck is down. Chaska will take that one clean off the draw. Shot from right down the middle. Deflected by Waconia. Defense doesn't make it on net. Urbaniak's going to take that one. She gets it pulled away from her. Now Atkinson will take a piece of it. She's going to swing down behind and go up over the face-off dot. She finds Gorns. Gorns will skate it up to the blue line, but that's where Chaska will take it from her. And they did momentarily hold. Now they're out. So they clear, then they push it right back in. And Waconia able to throw it back the other way. This will not be icing. 6 minutes left in the second. Oh, almost. Bryn stretching, really trying to force that turnover as Chaska have a nice outlet to exit the zone. Atkinson picks it up, slows it
get
down.
out of the zone.
That was Urbaniak backhanding it up over the red line. Offsides. You can't catch that pass inside the zone. So, whistle.
Gosh, if Gorns catches that centering pass, he's staring the goalie right down.
Yeah.
Goalie staring down the barrel. And we have seen a clapper out of Gorns before. It's a strong shot.
Yeah. All right, puck is down. Chaska will win that one. They cycle it back to D. Number 6 for Chaska. Takes it along the red line. That's where Grove will take it. And now we're battling for it right in front of the Chaska bench. Floats down into their offensive zone, then immediately gets kicked out. So Chaska's going to have to retreat. Puck bounces all the way into our offensive zone. They'll cycle D to D, far side. So Chaska will take it. They're going to try to skate out of the zone. They chip it off the board. Nice little move. Johnson puts a hip out.
Are you kidding?
Wow. They are really calling some pretty weak penalties here.
You gotta be kidding.
So Johnson does what they teach you to do. Put your hip out, kind of grind your player into the boards. Their player goes down, and the ref calls a trip. I'll say the first one was a sketchy tripping call. This one just a downright terrible call. Hadley put her hip into the player, and then she fell down. Not a good call. All right, on the draw. Gorns take it. Quick shot. It's going to float across the front into the near corner. Chaska will pick it up. 1 to 5 minutes left in this second period. Waconia on the penalty kill for the second time today. First one resulted in a power play goal for Chaska. Waconia hoping for a different outcome. That's out and now back in. Offsides. Oh. Reboot. Let's try that again. This time outside of the zone. Off the draw. Waconia gets a piece of it before Chaska will take it. They're going to step down into the zone. Number 5, she's going to get close, shoot. It's loose in front, now swept away by Van Allsburg into the near corner. Centering pass attempt, now swept away. Initial save made by Stanislawski. It ends up back with Chaska. Come on, Gorns, get it out. There she, oh no, Chaska able to hold the zone. Gorns just could see it and just couldn't quite get it up over the blue line. Waconia contesting on that far wall. Chaska able to throw it back to the middle. Van Allsburg gets it up. Not out though. Chaska able to hold. Throwing it to the middle. Oof, almost deflected in by Urbaniak. She fell and her stick just about pushed that one in. Chaska throws it side of the net. Now floats to the back wall. They'll fling it around up the wall. Point pinches down. Little misplay. That allows Bryn to take it out of the zone, get it forward.
Pass it up, there you go.
Oh boy.
Shot on goal, bounce, rebound.
Goalie will cover. So a shot from center ice results in a offensive zone draw. We'll take that. 5 seconds left in the penalty kill.
Five seconds left in the penalty.
Loomis off the draw, tried to find Corbett. Corbett just wasn't ready for that one. Then also will pick it up. No, not inside.
Did you talk to her about that last
time? Oh my gosh, at nauseum. And here she did it again.
Yeah, I felt like yesterday the Chaska players were just waiting for her to turn to the left.
We go Loomis battling for it down on the red line in the corner. She'll try to get it to the middle, finds Corbett. Corbett picks it up, then it gets pushed off for a tape to the back wall. She'll fight for it. She tries to throw it to the middle, deflected off a shinny of a Chaska player. Well, you'll give credit where it's due. The Waconia girls really trying to get it to the middle, but Chaska just seems to be clogging up the lanes.
Right.
And none of those attempts to get it to the middle really get to the middle.
Sticks on the ground, Jared. Sticks on the ice, that's what it is. And we got another Chaska penalty here. Or Waconia, you gotta be kidding. Wow. It's pretty lopsided. He doesn't even know who he's calling. He just pointed at a girl and said, "You're going in." And Lila wasn't even anywhere around that play. So clearly we have no idea what's going on here. Oh, now he's gonna call Savvy for a tripping. This is ridiculous.
The ref didn't know. The ref pointed at the wrong girl and was like, "I think it's you," and then realized that Savvy was off already. Like, the ref had no idea what was happening. Shot from just the far wall. Nice cover by Stanislawski. Waconia fans having no clue why we have a player in the box. No signal made. Refs don't know who the girl is they're even trying to put in the box. There we go. Cycle right down the middle. Floats down, kick, save, back wall. The girls will pick it up. They have it behind. That's Grove, has it on her tape. She'll try to float it forward. Chaska able to hold. They're going to shoot it to the middle. Oh, both defensive players had floated high. A pile for it. Chaska point will pinch down. Intercepted. Grove will smartly get it up and out of the zone. And she gets dumped from behind.
I was going to say that looked like a chicken wing that she extended the arm there, Jared.
The decision making of these refs is just absolutely baffling to me right now. Shot wide left, back wall into the far corner. Johnson will grind her player into the boards. Nice job. That allows Grove to sneak in, pull the puck behind Stanislawski. 30 seconds left in the penalty kill. Up to the point that's out. So Chaska will have to retreat and reset. They do. Now they're back in. Knocked off the boot, so it slows down. Van Allsburg will pick that one up in the zone. Chip it up off the wall, right to a Chaska player, though. Get it out, get it out, get it out. Van Allsburg shoots up, finds Corbett, floating high outside the zone, but Corbett had just started to move back the other way, so her momentum did not allow her to take that pass and move. Waconia back to full strength with 1 minute left in this second period. Chaska up 5-1. Here we go, number 5 for Chaska, getting a quick breakaway. Nice glove save by Stanislawski. Waconia throws that one behind into the near corner. Johnson will get there first. She'll shoot it up, trying to find Gorns. She does. Gorns can't pull it in, so the Chaska point will push that one down. Bounces up over the stick of Johnson, back wall. There we go. Kennard throws it over to Johnson, and Loomis is right there. Gorns again trying to get it out of the zone. Chaska able to take it from her and hold. Johnson, you got to get on your horse. She'll backhand that one up and out. Corbett, it's out of the zone. Looking to find Gorns. Oh, nuts. She just could not get that one. 14 seconds left. Chaska will pick it up down in their defensive zone. Quick 180 turn by Chaska. Loses Loomis. Now it's up the wall, and that's out of the zone. Urbaniak couldn't quite reel that one in. So time should expire here. No shot attempt by Chaska. So we'll go dark. We'll see you here for the third. All right, here we go, third period.
Here we go. Waconia's waiting about 30 seconds now for Chaska to figure out their lines and get out here. We are on an hour clock time, so I don't know if this is strategy or what, but I'd start just dropping the puck. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, maybe a little gamesmanship by Chaska here.
Yep. Taking their time.
All right, puck is down. Waconia wins the draw. They push forward. They sniff the offensive zone, and then Chaska repeals and pushes them right back, battling in neutral ice. I was just kind of trying to push it. Now they'll dump this one into the offensive zone. Down into the near corner. Edel chasing. Jornby there as well. Atkinson. That's your forward line out there. Van Allsburg and Grove is your D pair. Van Allsburg able to knock it off the tape, but it goes up and over. Chaska will push it the other way. Zoe got a piece of it, but boy, Chaska just going all in.
You know, there was a little push off there from the Chaska player. I mean, you called Lila for something in the corner behind the wall there, and I don't know. I'm not saying it's a difference maker, but it's clear it seems to be offside or lopsided. Excuse me.
Nice pick up there by Edel, slows it down. That forces Chaska to take an errant shot wide right. We'll get a cover. Maniac on the draw. Interesting that even within a game now the lines are getting all mixed up. Urbaniak started on D and is now taking centering duties. I'm not sure. I mean, on one hand, I like the idea of you got to do whatever it takes to try to win a game. I also feel like if you're going to put girls in new positions, you got to let them try to understand and learn the spot. Mixing them all around a game gets tricky.
It does. And there's a trip again. You got to be kidding me.
Come on, ref, let's go!
All right. So we muted there momentarily, Waconia fans, in an uproar. An incredibly weak call again on Waconia after watching two Waconia players get upended with no calls. Yeah, we're certainly not insinuating that these refs are on the take from Chaska, but you could make that assumption by the calls that are happening here. We're not saying that's the case, but if you catch these zebras in the back lot picking up a Benjamin from some Chaska parent, we'll know. So our third power play, or penalty kill rather, let's see how this one turns out. 56 seconds left in that one, centering pass attempt. Pinard, we talked about this yesterday. Just watch Pinard. Clearly has been instructed to attach herself to the person in front of the net. Eyes locked on her, eye to eye, not seeing that the puck was even coming to her. That's just something that the girls will learn as they continue to develop, that you need to be aware of the puck. So Waconia, after all that, a little push by Chaska. Waconia will take it, push the other direction. Lila gets in the zone, then turns, fires it down the net, trying to find, that was Corbett down there. Didn't have enough muster to make it all the way down. 10 minutes left in the third. Puck off the back wall. There we go. Loomis coming off for a line change. Van Allsburg gets stuck with their feet, standing still. That gets pushed forward. Grove right there. Grove will knock it off. Now it's right in front of the Waconia bench. Nobody wants it, so Chaska will come in and pick it up. Van Allsburg behind the net. Looks, pushes it into the wall.
We need a player. We only have 4.
Now we finally get a call. Chaska comes in, elbows up, and absolutely puts a Waconia player into the wall. So that'll lead to an offensive zone draw on the first power play of the day for puck is down. Chaska will take that one, throw it up out of the zone. Yep, let it go, girls, let it go. That'll come back. It's definitely possible because the refs absolutely heard it loud and clear that. Yep, that after 3 consecutive very iffy weak calls. Here we go. Chaska will pick that one up after an initial win on the draw by Waconia. Chaska able on the penalty kill to take that one, throw it forward. And also will take it. She'll turn, look to the outside. Now she'll fire it up, deflected off the boot of a Chaska player. And now they'll hold it down in that offensive zone on their penalty kill. Van Allsburg trying to lock that up player, centering pass attempt right up the middle. That was Jornby interacting with it just enough. I was afraid they were going to fire off a shot there. Grove down into the corner. She'll pick it up. Oh boy, weak pass up to Jornby, gets intercepted. Now Chaska has it, back wall, centering, beautiful centering pass attempt, knocked away by Van Allsburg. Now she'll take it and skate. They're going to get out of the zone. Oh no, Jornby pulls it away from Van Allsburg. Yeah, I understand the need to want to touch the puck, but you don't want to pull it away from your own teammate.
Rebecca had a great shoot there. We were talking about Bernard earlier about facing up against her defensive player. Rebecca opened up to the plate. She had a good view of her defense, her offensive player guarded, and she could see the puck.
Yep.
Great positioning, and she took the puck and brought it out of the zone. Is what we want to see more of.
Yep. Here we go, off the draw. Chaska will throw it forward. They have 15 seconds left in their penalty kill. Trying to find Johnson, trying to just get it ahead, but puts it right into the tape of a Chaska player who will get her spun around a little bit. They've got that outside left edge centering pass attempt. Can't find anybody. That's going to come across the middle to the near wall. 8 minutes left. Thorns will take it, skate it out, and it floats ahead. Chaska will take it, collect, retreat, recycling. That was Corbett just hustling. Yeah, Lila never seemed to have real true possession of that one. She just couldn't quite reel it in and get facing downhill. Back wall, Chaska has it. Corbett takes a swing at it. Slows him down. Centering pass attempt finds nobody. That'll float high, hit the wall right in front of the D door for Waconia. Chaska will dump it down into the corner. Loomis has it. Strong shot up to Corbett. Corbett can't quite reel it in. Chaska has it. Can they hold? They do. Now they're going to turn right down the middle. That was Loomis coming right through the play. Knocked the Chaska player on. With the way they've been calling, I thought for sure she was going to get sent to the bin.
I think the way the ref kind of looked at her, he was going to...
Johnson backhands it, throws it right up the middle. That's up and out of the zone. Corbett giving it a little extra push. But a Chaska player deflecting that one as well. Oh, ended up touching a Chaska stick. Ref must have missed that. So 7 minutes left. In fear of jinxing anything, I want to say a 5-1 game is a lot closer than what I thought we would be at right now.
I thought coming into today's game, we fought hard yesterday. I wasn't sold on if we would have brought the same energy, but the girls...
Yeah, they're doing it. Loomis, Urbaniak, here we go. Right through the middle, quick shot. Nice save. Boy, not sure how Savvy cut right through all three of those defenders, managing to get a shot off, forcing the goalie to cover. It must be the skates. Urbaniak on the draw. She'll take it, push it forward. Trying to get a quick shot, just misplays that. And Chaska pushes it out. Grove holds the blue line. She'll dump it down. Nobody there to pick it up, though. Right across the middle. Urbaniak, quick shot. Jornby tries to throw it down to the net. Deflected. High. Here we go. Van Allsburg. It's spun around. Forces Chaska to push that puck up.
Becca does such a great job of trying to hold the middle.
Uh-oh. We got a player down. There we go. Now it's taken away. At number 5 for Chaska, that's Landon Spandy. She has scored 2 of their goals today. And she scored a hat trick yesterday. I always get a little nervous when she's on that breakaway. Chaska will take it, throw it up the near wall. Grove able to hold initially. Now we're fighting for it on the wall again. Chaska trying to get it out. Waconia trying to throw it down to the middle. Nobody really coming away with possession on this one. Atkinson gets a piece of it. Now moving it a little further down the wall into the corner. Chaska throws it up. Jornby turns, fires to the middle. That'll go all the way across. That's where Chaska will pick it up. And they do get out of the... Oof. Nice job by Pinard taking it just off the tape. Chaska looking for a breakaway there. Number 5 was behind our defenseman. Defense players, and Grove saving saving what would have certainly been a breakaway. In the zone, Chaska able to hold. Nope, that's out.
Go get it, Britta.
Atkinson playing aggressive. 5 minutes left in this one. Six and change on the hour clock, so if we're light on the whistles here, we'll get this whole game in. Chaska Just pushing, inching closer and closer to the net. The girl's trying to just get it out of the zone. Up over the wall. There we go. Grove trying to send it out. Chaska throws it right back to the net. Pinard got a piece of it, deflected it to the back wall. She'll swing it around, far side, behind the referee, up the wall. Jornby hammering away at it, can't get it. Now Grove will pick it up. She'll take a swat at it. And Grove and the point for Chaska just playing catch right now. Down in the corner. Oh, right across the middle. Dangerous pass by Pinard. Finds Urbaniak. She's able to skate it a little forward, but boy, Jason, again, we've talked about that. Those passes right in front of your own goalie. You just don't want them.
You know, and something with the girls, they'll learn this, but I feel like the girls are going to where the puck is, to now where the puck is going to go.
Right.
And that leads to puck skates, redirecting, not catching a pass cleanly. But I feel like if we could just adjust to that,
Good save.
it'll be
It's loose. Urbaniak coming in, yeah.
She is everywhere.
Backup goalie Urbaniak getting her first save of the game. We needed that whistle. Those girls had been out on a long shift. Chaska just putting a lot of pressure on, trapping those girls, not allowing for any kind of line change. So we'll get 5 fresh skaters, 3:53 left in this one, 4 and change on the hour clock. Chaska will take the draw, cycle up. So at the top of the slot there, now they'll turn, come across the middle a little higher as they try to skate down. Nice pass, deflected up by Johnson. There we go, comes away at Corbett. That's Gorns, excuse me. She'll skate it up out of the zone, then throw it forward. Chaska will touch it, so we will not have icing. Doesn't matter, we're gonna get a cover. Yeah, blow your whistle there, ref. .323 left in the third. Waconia opting to send out their 5th skater. Puck is down. Chaska's going to come away with that one. Now they're going to push forward. Van Allsburg needs to turn around. She doesn't in time. She's got to turn quicker. Outside edge, quick shot. Nice save, Stanislawski. Well done. A little too quiet? Is that what they're saying?
A little too quiet.
All right, puck is down. Urbaniak, I can turn you up a little bit here too. Chaska takes it from the point, fires down, deflected by Corbett. Chaska will pick it back up, skate closer to the middle. Puck is loose. It's a save by Stanislawski, but the rebound pops out, and Chaska able to put that one in. All right, puck is down. Chaska has that one. It's going to go all the way down. Chaska goalie.
Gotta blow the whistle, ref, if you don't want it to play. Gotta blow the whistle.
That is, again, further proof that this ref has no clue what he's doing. Corbett doing exactly what you trained them to do. No whistle, you go at that puck, knocks it loose, then the ref blew the whistle.
Covering, he didn't blow the whistle, live and blow the whistle, and then blow the whistle. At that point, it's going to play wrong.
Johnson holds at the point. They'll dump it down. 220. Back wall. Centering pass attempts loose. Shot. Oh no, knocking on the door. You got to put that one in. All right, here we go. Puck is down. That goes to the far wall. Chaska trying to push forward. Knocked in by Johnson. Shot down the middle. This one's going to hit the wall and pop out. Urbaniak, quick turn, fires it back into the zone. Chaska out. About 48 seconds left in this one. Those whistles kind of put us down in the hour clock time. Kennard has it, red line, she'll dump it in. Urbaniak gets out. Now Corbett's in. There we go. Waconia clears, they dump it in. Trying to just get it closer and closer. 30 seconds left in this one. Quick shot from the wall, deflected, goes across the middle. Johnson. I don't know. All right, 5 seconds in that one. We're going to end this one. Well, 6-1 is your final. To your point, after a tough loss yesterday where the girls played hard, I wondered about the energy, and they played a really good game. I think they surprised some Chaska fans today.
Yes, I feel like we've earned the respect of Chaska from when we had our first scrimmage against them till yesterday's game. I felt like we came and hit them first in the mouth, and they didn't know how to respond until late into the third period when kind of our wheels fell off. Same thing today. We 6-1 loss. It didn't feel like a 6-1 loss. They had 28 shots on goal to our 9. Stanislavski stood up tall in the goal again tonight. It was a great 2 days of games, I think.
Yeah. Let's see, what do we got next? Next weekend, right?
No games this week?
I don't think so. I'll have to look at the calendar.
We have a stretch of what is called Jefferson and what is called Greg next weekend.
I think so. Yeah. So we'll catch you on that one. Thanks for watching.